Thousands of people believed they were buying the future. What they actually bought was an empty promise. In the early 2010s, a new real estate development was quietly introduced in a growing city in a southern U.S. state. The marketing was polished, the language was confident, and the message was simple. This was the opportunity of a lifetime. The project promised modern homes, clean streets, private parks, retail centers, and a lifestyle that felt both affordable and upscale. For many families, this wasn't just a property purchase, it was the chance to finally own something real. The developer behind the project presented himself as experienced, well-connected, and deeply invested in the community. He appeared at local events, posed for photos, and spoke about long-term vision. His company website showed glossy images of finished homes, smiling families, and wide streets lined with trees. The only problem was that none of it existed yet. At first, buyers weren't worried. Pre-construction sales are common in the United States. People understood that building takes time, and the developer explained everything clearly. Construction would happen in phases. Early buyers would get the best prices. Waiting would only make homes more expensive. So people signed. Young couples, retirees, small business owners, many of them invested their life savings. Some even took loans, believing that once construction started, the value of their homes would rise. For the first year, everything looked normal. Buyers received newsletters. There were updates about permits, infrastructure planning, and partnerships. The developer released drone-style images showing land preparation. He assured buyers that delays were normal and that the city was fully supportive. Then the updates slowed. Emails became shorter. Phone calls took longer to return. When buyers visited the site themselves, they noticed something strange. The land looked the same. No heavy machinery, no construction crews, no visible progress. When questioned, the developer blamed weather delays, then labor shortages, then supply chain issues. Each explanation sounded reasonable on its own. Another year passed. By now, some buyers were getting nervous. They started forming online groups to share information. What they discovered was unsettling. Different buyers had been given different timelines. Some were promised completion in 2 years. Others were told 3. A few had contracts that mentioned dates that were already long past. Still, the developer insisted everything was under control. Behind the scenes, something else was happening. The money from new buyers wasn't being used to build homes. Instead, it was being used to cover old promises, marketing costs, office expenses, refunds to buyers who were threatening legal action. The project had quietly turned into a real estate Ponzi scheme. As long as new buyers kept coming, the illusion could survive. But eventually, the city changed. The housing market cooled. Interest rates rose. New buyers slowed down. And without fresh money coming in, the system began to crack. Construction never officially started. Buyers demanded refunds. The developer stopped responding altogether. The company office closed without notice. The website went offline. Social media accounts were deleted. People drove to the city offices looking for answers. That's when the truth began to emerge. The project never had full approvals. Some permits were still pending, others were conditional. Certain amenities advertised in the brochures were never legally approved at all. The land itself was split across multiple parcels, some of which had unresolved ownership issues. In simple terms, the development was never ready to be built. Investigations revealed that the developer had used similar strategies in the past. Start a project, sell aggressively, delay endlessly, then disappear before construction truly begins. By the time authorities stepped in, most of the money was gone. Families were left with contracts tied to empty land. Banks refused to finance unfinished, unapproved properties. Lawsuits dragged on for years. Some buyers recovered small portions of their money. Most recovered nothing. The land sits there today. No homes, no streets, no parks. Just an open reminder of how easily trust can be manufactured. The developer was eventually charged in connection with multiple fraudulent activities, but even after court cases and settlements, the damage couldn't be undone. Savings were lost, retirement plans were destroyed. People delayed their lives, believing they were moving forward. This case wasn't unique. Similar projects have appeared in multiple states under different names with different branding, but the same pattern: big promises, vague timelines, constant delays, and silence at the end. The most dangerous part wasn't the paperwork, it wasn't the contracts, it was the confidence. The way everything sounded official, the way the marketing felt professional, the way buyers were made to feel early, lucky, and smart. In real estate, trust is often worth more than land, and once that trust is broken, the damage lasts far longer than any unfinished project ever could. This story is not about one city or one state. It's about how easily dreams can be sold and how carefully promises should be questioned, especially when the future looks too perfect to be real.